Hello and welcome to Dollar Workout Club. We're so happy to have you guys here with us today. I'm your host, Drew. This is your host, Lynn, and your other host, Natalie. We're grateful that you're here today for an awesome leg workout. It's going to be a killer one, fun one. You'll hate us during the workout, but you'll love us afterwards, right?
Your buns will.
Exactly. So what we're going to do today is, first of all, explain the green, yellow, red color system. For those of you who are new, green, it means beginner or intermediate level. So if you're a beginner, you're going to follow me. Yellow is for, intermediate. So, green is beginner, yellow is intermediate, red is advanced. Yes. So pick your fitness level, and you're going to follow the person according to that color system, which is one of the things we have here at Dollar Workout Club. What we're going to do first is we're going to show you the modifications to each exercise in today's workout. There's 6 different movements. I'm going to have Lynn demonstrate the green and yellow modifications, and Natalie's going to demonstrate the red. The first movement we're doing is a squat, okay? So for green, you're going to need a chair or a ledge of something to sit down on. Your feet are going to be shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out, and you're stay back on those heels as you come down. Bring those arms out for balance, sit all the way down, and then come all the way up and squeeze your glutes all the way back down. And as you come up, you want to push off those heels, not off those toes. For yellow, you're going to be doing the same range of motion, but with no chair this time for support. So same thing, stay back on those heels and push off those heels as you come back up. And notice that she's going below parallel. If you can go below parallel, great. Squeeze those glutes at the top. And then for red, for the movement of squats, you're gonna have added weight to this. So same thing, feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out. Go back on those heels as you come down. Now she's holding the weights up here, or you can hold them down by your side. It's totally up to you. And come up and squeeze those glutes. See how she's going down below parallel? That's what you want to do for red, and she's going at a faster pace than yellow. And the weights add extra resistance to the
main
movement.
thing you want to focus, I don't want to see you guys bending your back like that and going really far over.
Yeah.
You really want to try and keep your back straight up as possible.
Yeah. Okay, the next movement we're doing today, you guys, is lunges. Lynn's going to demonstrate the green version. You're going to need a chair or a tall ledge, something to hold on to for balance and support. So Lynn's going to take a step back, and as she goes down, notice how her chest doesn't come forward. She's standing straight up, perpendicular to the ground, and then she's going to alternate feet and bend that back knee as low as you can go, as you feel comfortable with, okay? You don't have to go all the way to the ground if that hurts. Just go down as low as you can. For yellow, you're doing the exact same movement, but with no chair for support or balance. And she's going to go down as low as she can, possibly touching that knee to the ground, and a good moderate pace. For Natalie, for red, she's going to show us the same movement, but she's adding weight for resistance. She's stepping back, touching that knee to the ground, and alternating, and notice her chest is straight up. She's not coming forward as she does this motion. Okay, after that, the next movement is bridges. So for green, you're going to be on your back, hands by your side, knees bent, and you're going to push off those heels, and what you're going to do is bring those hips, the pelvis up, and you're squeezing those glutes as hard as you can at the very top, and then going back down. Touch your lower back, up, and squeeze. Go back down, up, and squeeze. So you want to repeat that. Yellow is doing the same thing, but with, what is that you're holding? A squash.
Holding a massive squash.
Any kind of weight on
Any
your pelvic bone for added resistance is a step up from what green was doing.
Yeah.
So she's using anything around your house you can find. She's using a squash. You could use a small child. You could use, a bag of food, whatever it is. And then red, she's adding one more degree of difficulty where she is doing this on one leg, okay? So her hands are by her side, one knee is bent, one knee is off the ground, and she's coming up, still squeezing those glutes, pushing off that heel and going back down, just like that. And she'll be alternating legs throughout the workout, but we'll explain that during the structure of today's workout. Okay, the next movement is leg lifts. So stick with me here, there's 6 different movements. So Lynn's gonna demonstrate the green. What you're gonna do is you're gonna lean against a chair or a ledge of some type, and one knee is perpendicular to the ground, the other one is straight out. And all you're going to do is, with this outer leg, you're going to lift up as high as you can go. And if that's only a few inches off the ground, that's okay. You're engaging the outer glutes right here as you lift that leg up off the ground. And you're using the chair for support. For yellow, you're doing the exact same thing, but no chair for support, and you're going to come up even higher. So see how she's using her arm for stability, and her leg is coming up even higher than green. For red, it's the exact same thing, probably just at a faster pace. And that's the only difference between green, yellow, and red. The next movement, you guys, is fire hydrants. And you'll see why we call these fire hydrants in a second. We're all doing the exact same thing. So green, yellow, and red will be the exact same, just probably different paces. Red will be faster, green will be slower. So what you're doing is you're on all fours. You're going to take one leg and you're going to lift it to the side, just like you're a dog. And there's a fire hydrant there, and you're relieving yourself. And you're lifting up again and repeating that with each leg as high as you can go. You'll really feel this in your outer glutes. They will be burning.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
both sides will actually be burning. And for green, it's very common for our beginner clients. They might just do a really small movement, right, like that. Just a small movement, a small lift, going at a slower pace, resting in between each rep, while yellow and red will be going
Probably
quicker,
higher and
trying
faster.
not to take any breaks.
Yep.
Okay. Fire hydrant. Next one, you guys, is calf raises, which are pretty simple. Green, yellow, red are all doing them the same. Red might be at a faster pace and green at a little bit slower. But all you're doing is standing with feet shoulder width apart, and all you're doing is lifting up on those toes, flexing those calf muscles, and back down. It looks just like this. You can do it with your feet pointed out, your feet pointed straight, or even your feet pointed in, and working those different muscles in your calves. Okay?
If red wants a little bit of an extra challenge, you could even hold those dumbbells in your hand for a weighted calf raise.
Those are our 6 movements today, you guys. But if you get confused and lost on how to do them, just follow along with whichever color you decide to follow today in today's workout. Lynn and I are going to get started on the warm-up, so just follow along with what we're doing, and Natalie's going to explain the structure of today's workout with those 6 movements.
Yes.
So we're going to start out with some jogging in place.
All right, guys, today's workout is super easy to follow. Every single exercise that we just went through, you're going to do for 1 minute at a time. So you're going to do 1 minute of squats, 1 minute of lunges, 1 minute of bridges, 1 minute of leg lifts, 1 minute of fire hydrants, and 1 minute of calf raises. Then immediately go right back to the top and do again 1 minute of squats, lunges, bridges, leg lifts, fire hydrants, and calf raises. And then we're done with our workout. The idea is that you want to do as many reps as possible within that 1 minute while still maintaining perfect form. So the key here is speed.
Yep.
Yeah, and for the leg lifts and the fire hydrants, we're going to do 30 seconds on each leg.
Yeah.
So you'll see us switch in between, and we'll prompt you to
we'll
switch
prompt you
legs
to
too,
switch.
and do it as quickly as possible so you don't lose time.
Yep. And we want you guys to count your reps and compare them to us, you know. Leave them in the comments below. See if you can beat Natalie or Lynn over there. All right. Let's do a couple squats just to get those muscles ready to go. We're going to be doing lots of squats here in a second. 3 more squats. 3, 4, and 5. Toy soldiers, basically what that looks like. Put your hand out in front of you and try and kick that hand that's straight out in front of you. So you look like a toy soldier, right?
You kick the alternating.
Yeah. Left hand to right foot.
If you're like me and not very flexible, this might not be very easy for
If
you.
you're like me.
Yeah, I can't
just
really
kidding.
even touch my toes. It's fine.
Okay. Everyone loosen up, ready to go?
All right, I think we're ready.
Okay.
1
So
minute
we'll
of
start with 1
squats.
minute squats, as many reps as you can, and then we'll prompt you to switch to lunges next.
So if you're red, get your weights.
All right, we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Squeeze those glutes at the top. You guys push off those heels. Squeeze those glutes. Count your reps too. We want to know how many you guys can get in 60 seconds.
One of the things that really helps me, you guys, with squats is each rep, I think of keeping my chest up, and I think about how my knees are kind of pressing outward. As they press out, it's opening up my hips and allowing me the opportunity to go down deeper.
Halfway there, 30
So
more
having
seconds,
your
you guys.
toes slightly apart and your knees pushing outward helps when you're doing your form.
You'll notice
going.
that
20 more seconds.
I sometimes will put the dumbbells on my shoulders. You can either keep
Yeah, you
them
can
down
switch
low
them up.
or put them on my shoulders, but my arms are really long, so when they're down low, I have a tendency to lean forward more than I should. So I just keep them up here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lunges straight into it.
It's a rolling
Backwards
clock.
Oh my gosh.
It's a rolling
Yeah.
clock, you guys, so jump right into it. If you're like me, your legs are already sore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Count your reps. Good quality reps here. Try not to bring that chest forward as you go down.
Yeah, really, when you think about it, you take a big step back, And then you just lower that back knee to the ground.
Yep.
That's how you make sure that you're not pressing your body too far forward or back. And
30 more seconds.
bring that knee all the way to the mat when you can, you guys. Okay, really deep movement.
And then you really want to push off with the leg that's in front and push off. Dang it. I cannot
Keep
talk
going.
and work out at the same time.
Oh, I
10
was
more
tired.
seconds.
Push up off your heel and not your toe. Whew.
Okay, next up we got bridges, you guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Hurry.
Okay, single leg,
Quick
Red.
transitions. Ready and go.
Whoa, my legs are really tired.
Squeeze. Squeeze at the top.
Yeah, remember to dig in with those heels, you guys. Sometimes it helps to actually lift your toes off the ground, which you may be able to see me doing, and really dig in with those heels as you lift your hips up as high as they go, really squeezing your
30
ribs
more
at the
seconds.
top.
Switch side, Red. You guys, your backside is gonna look so good after this workout.
Squats, lunges, bridges. Oh yeah.
15 more seconds, you guys.
Those backward lunges where you step backwards instead of stepping forward really work your booty.
Oh yeah. Keep pushing through, you guys. I know you're fatigued. This is a hard
5,
workout.
4, 3, 2, 1. Switch.
Leg lifter.
Leg lifts. Hurry
Ready
and get right
go.
into it.
I'm gonna do this side first.
Doesn't matter which side you do, you'll switch halfway through. And the key here is you really want to lift that leg that's out, as high as you can. You may not be able to go as high when you're first starting out, that's okay. And if you could do it at a fast pace, you really should feel that burn in your outer thighs. We're gonna be switching,
And switch.
other side. You may notice this side's a little bit harder because it actually works your outer thighs and your glutes on both legs when you're doing it. So the second half doing it, you may be feeling like, why is it harder?
Whoa,
That's why.
my legs are burning. Your guys' should be too.
10
Almost
more
there.
seconds, you guys. We're almost there.
This is a hard workout. Good job, you guys.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Ooh,
1. And
Fire hydrant.
hydrants. Pretend you're a dog.
right into it, you guys. Remember, we're gonna switch halfway through. And for this one, again, we're lifting as high as it can go.
The higher you go, the harder it's gonna feel. Green will probably only be able to go a little bit, and that's perfectly fine.
Helps if you think of squeezing your core, your abs throughout this exercise. Helps give you a little bit more stability and balance as you lift that leg.
Ready and switch.
What I don't want to see is your butt sticking up like this or your back grounding like this, okay? Keep that back nice and flat.
After this, we got
job.
calf raises, you guys, and then we're gonna repeat that full 6 rounds.
You'll notice that Natalie's on her forearms and I'm on my hands. It does not make a difference. You could do it whatever way you prefer because you're still isolating and working your glutes this whole time.
Ready and switch. Calf
Oh.
raises.
Oh man.
Ready and go.
So I like to mix these up by doing 20 seconds straight, 20 seconds with my toes out, and 20 seconds with my toes in. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to.
I like to do that too. Work several different muscle groups within your calves.
Yeah.
All right, we're switching where toes are out.
I feel like a ballerina.
If you want to follow
Yeah,
us.
ballerina.
Although I never was.
I know, I feel like
It was
ballet
not
pose or
coordinated
something.
enough.
Push up on those toes as
Ooh.
high as you can.
Yeah.
Flex those calves at the top.
Your calves should be burning.
So the key on these calf raises is to get as big of a range of motion as possible. So
Toes in,
toes in.
unless you want to keep doing them straight.
Yeah, and you really don't want to use a lot of momentum and bounce up and down. You really want to have a really controlled movement every single time. So when you lift up and lift down, kind of reset every single rep.
1001, 1002, 1003. I don't know if you noticed, I did 1,000 of those. Okay, squats, you guys.
Oh,
Right back
geez.
into
Ready,
squats, you
and-
guys.
As many as you can. You guys try and do the same amount of reps this round as you did the first round.
Okay, you want your feet shoulder width apart. Mine were a little bit too close together, so I just reset. All right?
Squeeze those glutes at the top, you guys.
And when we say squeeze your glutes, we mean squeeze your cheeks.
Your buns.
Your buns.
Think that scene from Nacho Libre.
And try not to jip yourself, you guys. It's so easy when we're tired and fatigued. I know my legs are killing me already to go just part way down and do a little of this, a little of this, okay?
20 more seconds.
All the way down for a deep squat, you guys. That's how you're really gonna lift that booty.
I will tell you, my whole life, I never had shape on my backside till I started doing squats, lunges, and deadlifts. And
Ready?
bridges.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Lunges straight into it.
All right, you guys.
Your legs should be burning.
They are. Remember, with this one too, full range of motion. Try to take that back knee and hit it all the way down to the mat. Keeping your chest up the entire time throughout this motion. And then really digging in with your heel that's in the front as you come off instead of your toe. Okay, dig in with the heel.
Doing good. Try and keep that pace up. 30 more seconds.
I know you're tired, you guys, but pretty quick workout. It's only 12 minutes. We're over 7.5 minutes into it.
That's the
15
last
more
set of
seconds.
lunges you have to do.
Yeah.
Don't fall like I just did.
It's good for your balance too.
Your legs might be giving out a little bit. Tell them to keep going.
Ready? And bridges on your back, you guys.
Ooh. Try to jump into this quick.
Remember, Team Green, squeeze those glutes at the top.
The key here is you want to try and lift your shoulders up off the mat if you can, and just get your your glutes as high as possible. 5 seconds and we're gonna switch legs, Red.
The more you dig into those heels,
Switch.
the higher you can reach.
Yep, push off those heels, you guys.
Last round of bridges, so give it everything you've got.
When I do these, I really try to push off with my heel and not my toe. In fact, I even kind of lift my toe up off the ground a little bit, and that helps. 10 seconds.
Get as many as you can. Try to pick up the pace here.
Almost there. 1009, 1010, and switch.
All right.
All right, leg lift, you guys.
Try to get into it fast. Maybe start on the opposite side.
Lift up as high as you can, you guys, on these. The higher you go, the more you're gonna feel it in your outer glute. We don't really work our outer glutes as much. This is a great way to target that muscle. Build some volume to that booty.
Almost to our switch.
3, 2, 1. Quickly switch, fast as
Good
possible.
job, you guys.
You don't want to lose any time switching. Notice we put our hand on our hip. You don't have to do that. It just helps with balance.
Yeah, and in reality, you guys, it's okay if you need to bring that other hand down for support while you continue lifting your leg. That's okay. Just keep lifting it. Keep going. Almost there.
5 seconds. And we're gonna go
Next
right.
up is fire hydrants. Ready,
Oh.
and switch.
Oh, my legs are burning.
Oh,
Straight
these
into
fire hydrants. These fire hydrants are, oh. Whew.
I know.
You should feel it in both glutes because it works both glutes. It's a hard move. Remember, trying to lift it as high as possible and as quick as possible.
I know as guys, we don't do these lifts as much as girls do. So if you're new to this, you'll definitely be feeling the burn.
Almost
Switch.
there.
Switch sides.
Okay, last time doing fire hydrants, you guys. Push through it. I know it burns. Keep going. Yeah, we really don't do as many of these type of moves, but they work a lot of muscles. These little muscles that we don't get to. So you may notice tomorrow you're more sore than normal. It's just because we haven't done these.
Next up, calf raises in 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Stand up, calf raises.
Ooh.
If you're
Ready,
red,
and
challenge
go.
yourself by grabbing those weights for this last round.
Full extension,
Finish
you
strong
guys.
is our last minute, you guys. This is our last minute of today's workout.
All the way up, squeezing those calves at the top, full extension.
As fast as you can go.
Okay, I'm going to point my toes in and switch. You don't have to if you don't want to, though. Just works different angles on your calf muscle.
If you want calves like Natalie,
They're
she knows
amazing.
what she's talking about.
Natalie's
will.
calves are
What calves?
amazing.
What calves are you talking about? That's why I'm wearing long socks. You can't see.
Doing awesome, you guys. 20 more seconds. If you want to change up your position on your calf raises, work a little bit of a different muscle group, but keep going.
Finish strong. 12 seconds, you guys. 12 seconds. After this, we're done.
Woo! Yes, best part.
Finish strong. All you can get in 3,
Oh.
2, 1.
Ah.
Awesome.
Good job today, you guys. That was a tough,
That was a
tough
really
leg
hard
workout.
mental workout.
We're going to go ahead and go into stretches, but feel free to do these stretches throughout today and even tomorrow if you feel like you're going to be sore from this. So the first one we're going to do is a quad stretch. So if you need something to hold on to for balance, feel free. You're going to grab that leg, bring that heel up to that butt as tight as you can, and keep that leg in close to your other leg. Don't let it flare out like this. And hold it in nice and tight until you feel a good stretch down your quad.
And a lot of times we have clients who can't pull their leg all the way up to their butt, and that's very common. And so what we recommend instead is just put your leg on a chair or a couch
Yep.
and just try
Slightly
and
bend that knee.
bend your knee and get a stretch right in your quad right there.
Switch.
And your quad is the front of your upper leg muscle right there.
Good job today, you guys. Today was a quick but killer workout, and that's what we do here at Dollar Workout Club with these types of workouts. Is they're 10 to 15 minutes long, but you're done for the day after that, and you got in your you time, which everybody needs, no matter who you are,
Yep.
no matter how busy you are.
And these are the exact same workouts that we do when we're at home. We do these exact same workouts.
All right, hip flexor stretch. So we're going to get down on one knee, almost like we're in lunge position, and we're going to push this hip forward as we lean back a little bit and push off that knee, and you should feel a nice deep stretch right in here.
You know, one of the things we really talk about a lot at Dollar Workout Club is that there's no start date and there's no end date. It just is. There's no 12-week extreme trainer, hour and a half, 2 hours at the gym. And a lot of people say, can I really get good results with a 15-minute workout? And my response always is absolutely, because it is so much more maintainable to get a 15-minute workout in 4 or 5 days a week than it is to kill yourself at the gym and not be able to maintain that long term. So
Yeah.
this is something that you really can maintain for your whole life.
Yeah, I noticed for me that the hour-long workouts I couldn't maintain, and
Yeah.
for that reason, like I'd get burnt out. It was just hard for me to wait for my kids and other responsibilities, and
And I felt
doing
like a
these-
failure when I
yeah.
couldn't keep it up, you know?
And these fast, high-intensity workouts give me great results, and I can always fit them in, whether it's with my kids or in the morning or, you know, before bed or whenever I can fit it in. I can always think I could fit in 10, 15 minutes.
All right, we're going to switch to a calf stretch, you guys. You can either do it standing up against the wall, but basically you can put one leg back, drop that back knee while you push that heel into the ground, and you should feel a nice stretch right in here in your calf muscle.
Your calves will probably be really tight after today's workout.
Yep.
Going up and down stairs tomorrow might hurt.
Make your
And-
spouse or your kids give you a
Yeah.
massage.
That might hurt, actually.
Yeah.
But just continue to do these calf stretches because I promise they really will help a lot.
Switch. Yep, and like I said, feel free to do these before you go to bed. When you wake up tomorrow morning, drink lots more water. That'll help with the soreness and get the lactic acid out of you as much as possible. And the most important thing is to keep moving. Don't stop moving. Don't sit down and be like, wow, I did a killer 12-minute workout, and now I'm just going to sit down for the rest of the day. That's the worst thing you could do.
You're going to get a lot more sore.
Yeah, because
Even
all
tomorrow,
that lactic acid builds
even
up.
tomorrow, if you're a little bit sore, keep trying with the workout tomorrow. Maybe drop a level if you need to, but working out through your soreness actually makes it better.
Yes.
Thank you guys for being a part of the Dollar Workout Club family. We love having you guys a part of this family. Tell your friends, invite your family, and we will see you back here tomorrow for another great workout.
Bye, you
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
See ya.
Bye. I want to talk a little bit right now about kind of having an all or nothing personality. So that is my natural personality. I tend to be an all or nothing person. So for example, when I decide I'm going to do something, I dive in head first. I research everybody who's been in that field, and I try to be perfect, or at least I have before in my life in the past. And it's awesome in some regards because usually I'm pretty successful. But what ends up happening always is that I end up burning out or falling off track, and then you can't maintain that perfection, and so then you just fall off the wagon and you go off the deep end. Or at least, I've had that problem in the past. So when it comes to health and nutrition, a lot of people ask me all the time, what's your favorite cheat meal, or what do you do, when you want to eat something and healthy? And my response is always kind of funny, and I used to have a really extreme approach where I was super strict with my nutrition and super strict with my exercise, and I rarely had cheat meals. But what would happen is I would finish a 12-week program, a 4-week challenge, and then at the end of 12 weeks, about 4 weeks, it was like I would just go crazy and eat everything in sight. And that's not healthy physically, but it's also not healthy mentally. And so what I really try to do now is have just a more balanced approach. And so if I'm feeling like I want to have a treat, I incorporate that into my diet, and I just do it in moderation. And the number one thing that I've done is I have tried to remove the guilt from eating food. So say for example, I pick my kids up from school, and they're like, "Mom, we really want donuts today. It's Friday. Can we have donuts?" And in the past, I probably would have beaten myself up over that if we would have stopped and had donuts. I said, "Oh, it ruined my whole day. I ruined my diet, and I'm just gonna not pay attention to my nutrition plan from here." And now I have kind of a different approach where I don't eat donuts every single day, but maybe once a week, or I haven't had a treat in a couple days. I'll definitely stop and have donuts with my kids. It's not a big deal, and I just kind of think, okay, I had a little extra fat and a little extra carbs and sugar in that meal, so I'm gonna just keep the rest of my meals during the day really healthy with a lot of nutrient-dense foods. And removing the guilt from eating those unhealthy foods has been such a game changer for me, because it changed my behavior where I don't feel guilty, which for me feeling guilty about something tends to cause me to eat worse, right? And so I enjoy treats in moderation. If I go out with friends and family, if I am invited to somebody's house for dinner, I do not stress about what they're making, if it's healthy or not healthy. I just really try to maintain a consistent lifestyle. Majority of the foods I eat, 80% of the time are really healthy, so that I can enjoy treats 20% of the time and enjoy it guilt-free. So I hope that perspective is helpful for you if you tend to struggle with the all or nothing personality like I always have in the past. Maybe use my experience and play around with it a little bit and see if you can try to act out moderation a little bit more than you've been able to in the past. So I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, or tag me on social media. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thanks.
Okay, great.
Cool. Hey guys, we just want to take a second to let you know how much we appreciate you. Dollar Workout Club wouldn't be a club without each of you guys, and you mean so much to us.
Yeah, and we want you guys to leave your comments. There's a section below where you can talk about if you've tried the recipe, or how you thought of the workout, or how you did in the workout, or questions about the motivational tips. If you have comments or questions, please leave them below.
Yeah, and don't forget to invite your friends, you guys, to join us here at Dollar Workout Club. And don't forget to follow us on social media using these handles below.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.